This is Dean. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Clean Hamster podcast. This is episode 153, and we are answering questions that I put on all day. I got nothing else to talk about. Nothing really is going on. I got a new desk. The angle might be a bit different. The old desk is behind me. You might see Mia hop up on that soon. And this is gonna be fun because I put out on my story yesterday. Also, I'm wearing a hat. That's different. I'm going to answer all these questions, and it's just questions or, advice, stuff like that. We're starting at the bottom, and this could take 9 hours because this is crazy. All right, so this question is from Toby's Zapruder. This is going to be fun. I love reading handles because what the fuck. How to talk to cuties for a friend. You just got to be confident. Confidence is key. It always is. Just being like, what's up? Talking to someone as if they're not cute. Talking to someone like they work at like they're in front of you at a fast food place and you're ordering from them. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Like you're not in awe of their stature, of their beauty, right? Stuff like that. You just got to approach it like they're anyone, you know what I mean? Because that's what I've learned. Like, especially if I approach a beautiful woman, like, I'm not like, hey, you're so I'm like, what's up? How are you? Like, that's just, of course, compliments will happen, but you can't be like, because, like, more often than not, like, a really gorgeous person doesn't really get approached in person. They get hella DMs because those are easier to send than looking at someone, than looking at them in the eye and going, hey, but going up to, like, a fucking drop-dead gorgeous person in real life, they love that. They're like, oh, it brings them back down to earth. If they were ever, it's not like if their feet were not on that ground in that moment, they're like, okay, fucking awesome, cool. So just confidence. Pitful Horse asks, can I see your feet? They're on Instagram. You can see them. K1MDXCULAA. Why can't I get a boyfriend? You don't want one. Just you know what? Get to know yourself before you get to know anyone else. Also, I don't really know you. I'm not being dead serious. When I say you don't want one, I'm just being a cock. But how hard are you trying? Like I said, just takes confidence. Just got to shoot your shot. You might have to shoot 1,000 shots to hit one shot. XO_ Aaron Carnival _ Hug and kiss. Favorite movies. Oh, boy. I love Back to the Future. I love Goodfellas. I love... wait, what are all the movies that are like red flags? I love Drive. I love American Psycho. No, I love the movie Lady Bird. That was awesome. Molly's Game is sick. Now You See Me. I like old horror movies a lot. I really like The Mask. Any Jim Carrey movie, really. I really like I watched American Sniper recently. The most American fucking movie I've ever seen in my life. But Bradley Cooper's really good in it. But dude, Tropic Thunder, like shit like that, Okay. Parn-e Yasakari. My ex keeps texting me, although I've told him that it makes me uncomfortable. Block him. The hell? Block him. Lauren.Elizabeth9. Advice about moving to a different city away from your family. Get used to it, sister. It's totally fine. Family's good. Especially if you got a good family, like that shit can be tough, but here's the thing about family. Mom, Dad, don't listen to this fucking podcast. But here's the thing about family. You actually don't owe them anything after they've done their job raising you. That might seem a little bit harsh, but hear me out. I assume, you're old enough. I mean, I hope you're not running away from home, but you're old enough to be moving out, right? Their opinion, it's not, it should be your opinion now. It should be your shit now, putting yourself first. Do that. Do what you want. Don't worry about what your family will think. And try your best to adjust. You will do it. It takes everyone a different amount of time, but you can do it. Thank you for asking these questions, guys. I really do appreciate it. Internal Mentor asks, I have a hard time keeping up with work in school. Any advice on keeping steady? I worked a little bit when I was in school, but it was only on the weekends. And also I took a garbage joke of a program. So I don't really know what that level of stress can be like. But no matter what, if you're fucking burning the candle at both ends, there's no problem in taking a break or asking for, help or anything like that, really. But if you think you can do it, because in the long run, it'll be worth it. Being able to balance stuff like that can really mold you into a very strong person. Sage.taylors.version asks, my two best friends and only friends started dating, and one of them is my ex. How do I cope? You might need to tell one of your friends that makes you uncomfortable, or just avoid them at all costs. Internalize the feelings and let it come out later when you're an adult and explode at them in a giant fit of anger. I'm not saying I've done that, but I'm not lying. That's probably what's going to happen, because we as people are very non-confrontational, and it is what it is. Or just keep joking about it in front of them until they get uncomfortable, and then you feel better. It's crazy advice. Maddie K. Jones asks, do you like butter chicken? I love butter chicken. Thanks. Elvo Kever asks, will you marry someone who is Team Jacob? Team Jacob Sharp? Yes. Team, I don't know. Okay, let me get one thing out of the way right now. I've said this. I don't know if I've said this before. All right, here's the deal. Okay, you guys know how the only reason most people know me is because of my friend Curtis, right? Or my friend Jacob, right? And that guy is, there's a pipeline that goes from his fan base to the fan base of the 1975 to the fan base of Harry Styles, One Direction, to the fan base of even Taylor Swift. Like, just extra popular, awesome people. I don't fuck with any of them. I don't listen. It's just not my thing. I don't listen to any of that music. I never have chosen to listen. Like, perfect example, like the other night, 2 weeks ago, there was, Jacob and I did a show, and then it was before a 1975 concert in Toronto, and we had fans there. It was amazing. We talked to them after the show, but all of them were like, are you going to be at the 1975 tomorrow? And I was like, no. And they're like, what? And I was like, oh, you think because I'm friends with these two guys that I also love that band? I don't. Every time there was like a Harry's House fucking show or a 1975 show, I've been friends with these guys I've been friends with Curtis and Jacob for like a decade now. That's their thing. I don't go with them to that. One time I went to a 1975 concert, but it was right after I did a video with Curtis, and Jacob was like, you're going to get noticed like crazy. And then I bought an extra ticket off him, and I was like, because I was like 22, and I was like, oh, that would probably feel really good for my ego. So I went. And guess what? Oh my God, literally every other 10th step, they're like, oh, that's Dean from Curtis's video. So I was fucking living it up, but I literally don't give two shits about their music or anything. They seem like great artists, obviously. Like, they're very talented. They have incredible fan bases, but I don't care for any of that young person shit. Is that a Twilight reference? I don't fucking know. Lucy Gillespie asks, need advice for not getting invited to parties as a freshman in high school. Do you want to get invited? Like, how to cope with that? I've been there. It'll happen. Because you're starting in a new element that's like, you don't have, like, no one knows who you are yet. But, like, once you, like, make a few friends here and there, you'll start making your own fun. Trust me. Like, don't worry. Don't wait until someone goes, hey, don't wait for invites. Like, make your own party. Like, have your own thing. Like, get your own crew. start, form your own alliances with people and then be like, we're going to go do something tonight. And then eventually, it doesn't matter who's who. Everyone will end up partying together. That's what I hope. That was my experience. That was cool. Because, like, I remember I've told this story in the podcast before. I was friends with these dudes who I had, like, computer science class with, because that was, like, an applied class that I had to take because of my individual education plan. And they were geeky, nerdy dudes, but, like, only optically. Right? Like, I didn't see them at any parties. I didn't see them, like, you just didn't see them unless they were at school. And they fucking loved just, like, being in the library at lunch and, like, playing games and laughing and stuff like that. Like, they weren't hurting anybody. They weren't, like, weirdos. But they were just, like, they didn't want the affirmations of, like, the real popular, like, girls or guys, right? And then, like, there was one Friday where this kid, Jeff... It was Jeff Hudson and Zach Emery and fucking Dan Burrows and Stephen Roach. They're good guys. I didn't really know them that well. I just thought they were, like, these weird fucking kids who just, like, hung in this group of 6. And they would do it. And they didn't give a fuck. I just knew they were, like, fun. But I never really... They had their clique. Oh, and another kid named Vaughn, too. But we all had these, like, applied classes together because we were fucking underachieving kids who just wanted to have a good time. And I got to know them really well. And then they invited me, like, they're like, do you want to come to fucking what's-his-name's house? We're going to, like, get a bunch of booze and just get fucked up and, like, play video games. And I had no idea that they did that. I think we were all in grade 11 at this point, 11th grade at this point. And, like, I had tried being a part of so many other groups and, like, I was okay with all of them. But I never, like... I just never knew that these kids did anything. And they did. They just didn't bother waiting for people to invite them. So they made their own fun. They're like, we're going to go to fucking Jeff's mom's basement and just get fucking blackout on, like, Dr. McGillicuddy's, like, schnapps and just, like, play COD and stuff. And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm there. That sounds awesome. It was great. Adam Spong was there, too. It was sick. And I just didn't know. Like, it's not like I was like, oh, fuck, I didn't know you guys were cool. I just, like, didn't know that they had their own thing. So that could happen to you. Is what I'm saying. Okay. Natalia _Lopez. Would you like to travel somewhere new this year? If so, where would you want to go? I would want to go to London, England. I think that would be great. I want to go to Europe very badly, but not like scary backpacking Europe. Like, not scary backpacking Europe. That sounds like bullshit. Give me a city with places, a subway system, buses, cars. Real towns, some gentrification. Oof, give me some. Thank you. Live Tall Live asks, thoughts on 9/11? Why don't you go back a couple episodes, sweetheart? You'll know my exact thoughts. Oh, they asked another question. Hi. Hi. What's your advice on staying true to yourself and not changing to fit others' needs? That's an interesting question. I have trouble sometimes not comparing myself to others. I have trouble a lot not liking, like, what I'm doing. But you're never going to be anybody else. You're never going to be not you. And if you don't like you for the time being, like, too bad. That's what I've realized. Like, too bad. Get to like you. Get to know you. And fucking start liking you, okay? Like, too bad. You are you. You can't be anybody else. You can't be anything else. You can't, you can, what I'm saying? Whatever. I don't want to go down that road, but you're you. So enjoy being you. Honeybeeb asks, is your heart, if your heart was a color today, what would it be? Fucking red. What's your favorite time of day to fart? Anytime, baba. Aurora Nora asks, favorite shows or podcasts? I really like listening to Anna Faris's podcast is really funny. I like listening to Dax Shepard's podcast. I like listening to Pete Holmes' podcast, Mike Birbiglia, my own, because it's fucking good. Oh, Clara _Aubry asks, tips for being done waiting. Get up and be ready because you're done waiting. Just get up and do it. Get up and start. Start the thing now. Get it over with because I'm done because you're done waiting. I'm done waiting for you. What are you doing? Finish the thing. Start it so you can get to the end quicker. Purple_glue stick asks, Dean, I have a pressing problem. I hated my math teacher and now I have a new one and I hate. All right. What you're going to do is get a gun, bring it to school. I'm just fucking kidding. It's a joke. Tell him to fucking kiss your ass. Tell him to go fuck himself. Be like, shut up, pussy. Arithmetic? Eat shit. JCVC 1210. Any advice for high school seniors who are a little lost when it comes to college and stuff? Take all the time in the world. You don't need to have everything figured out now. Just because other people around you might doesn't mean you have to. And also, they are acting like they do. They're acting like they have it all figured out. When I was in 12th grade and all these fucking guys and girls were like, I got accepted to fucking... And they made their whole thing about that. Now all of them are like, I kind of didn't need to do that. But everything's relevant to its time. So I get it. Like, you want to be done with it's exciting to start a new chapter of your life. But not knowing what you're going to do post-secondary education-wise is super duper normal. I hated it when everyone was just like, oh, I accepted the fuck. Like, I was stoked to get accepted somewhere, but it wasn't like, it's just whatever, man. Also, colleges and universities just want money. And if you come from means, you're good to go. Hang on, I need to take a sip of my lemon Perrier. You like that? Is that good? Oh. You guys want to see this coaster? What the fuck was that, Mia? You fucking around? My Auntie Jan made this. She made it out of a bath tile. It's pretty sick. Okay. Mia! Come here! Come here, Mia. Okay. What's your ideal significant other? I don't want one. Urban Ginger. Awesome. When are you touring in the UK? Soon, I think. Before the end of 2023. Madeline K. Howry. Should I go to college? Please help. Not if you don't want to. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. College doesn't fucking do shit for people. The only thing it did for me was it helped me meet my two best friends. Sam Nellis asks, any tips for staying sane while living alone? Get a cat. Meow. Where are you? Meow. Should I go get her? I'm gonna go get her. Are you squirmy? Are you sweet? You like standing? Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bop, bop-bop. She's so sweet. She's Mia. There you go. Here, hang out on the desk. You like it up there? It's funny, right? Wow. So yeah, just get a cat. Oh, she's gone. So yeah, just get a cat and talk to them all the time. Meow. Jump up there. It's funny as fuck. So, where's she gone? Come on. Hey. But I love you! Okay. Okay, where were we? Where are my hamsters at? My clean fucking hamsters! Okay. Okay. Molly Tamura asks, Dog, how do you get over someone who ghosted you when you see them everywhere? If you see them out in public again, go, why'd you fucking ghost me? I see you everywhere. Do that. I'll ruin their shit. The Maddie KJ. Have you ever struggled with mental health? You're a king, by the way. the funniest question and compliment I've ever received in my life. You ever struggle with mental health? You're a king, by the way. Yeah, I have. But then I get over it because I'm not a fucking pussy. I give my nuts a tug and I don't give a fuck, man. Therapy's for absolute losers. I'm joking. I'm fucking kidding. No, literally, like, man the fuck up. No, literally, man up. You're such a pussy. Everything's fine. No, it's fine. I'm kidding, obviously. No, I have. For sure I have. I've had dark times. But you also, what I do is I just think about simple stuff. Because I think, look, I have a roof over my head. I live alone. I have a nice cat. I have an easy little life down here. My rent's paid. I'm healthy. Stuff could be a lot worse. But life has a balance to it, and when it rains, it fucking pours. So get ready for that. Get ready for a shitty thing once in a while, and deal with it. You know? Remain level-headed, remain logical, remain fucking... But whatever, like, I'm not gonna let some shit really, like, take me out of my day and being productive and being, you know, whatever. I'm fine. I'm gonna be okay. Jesus Christ. Sazzy, they ask, do I go for a job I'm passionate for that doesn't pay much? Of the job that I like pays more? How do I find out what you want to be in life? Oh, it sounds like you're going fucking through it. Just be patient. You'll figure it out. Also, this is me just avoiding. Holy shit, that sounds like a lot. I didn't really sign up for this. No, I'm kidding. I think, like, I don't know, drop out. Like, you'll be fine. Bad advice, Dean. Stop it. I just get something to eat, lay down. You know what? Write down what you really want and see if it's reachable. It will help. Natalie.Dubas asks, what's the solution to world peace? Getting a big sandwich and sitting down, having a smoke. I don't know. Stop fucking fighting and being racist and shit. Stop caring about what people who have nothing to do with you are doing or are saying. Just be like, dude, I got my own life. If everyone on Earth went, man, I got my own life to worry about. Fuck off. I think that'd be great. Any tips for exam stress if you have them? I don't. I never had to take exams in college because I went to fucking clown school. Mariana 106.2. What happens if somebody gets stabbed in the asshole? Can you sew back an asshole? Yeah, I assume so. Why wouldn't you? It's skin, right? It would suck. It would stink too. Maddie.Sonevolk. How many people are named fucking Maddie or Natalie or fucking Sarah? How do you begin? How do you when? No, it's where, dude. 0 for 2 right there. Grace Judither asks, how do I achieve Deancore? You start chilling. It's awesome. It's epic. And get something to eat. Laugh your fucking butt off until your stomach sweats. Play some video games. Get 10,000 steps in a day. And just moss out, you know what I mean? And do what you love. Okay. Harper Davis, what's going on? Okay, my boyfriend broke up with me like a month ago out of nowhere. Like, he just got bored. Well, that sucks. I need advice on. I should have added that. What does Dean think? Don't get crazy. Just, that's what he wanted. He got bored. And he got bored. He didn't get bored with you. He got bored. You got to remember, like, he didn't get bored because of something you did. He just got fucking bored. Also, you got plenty of time to find someone else, man. If they were the one, they'd be the fucking one. If he wanted to, he would. He didn't want to. It's a shit thing to go through, but fuck him, right? Fuck him. You can go sit on a knife. Favorite Italian dish? She also asks. Bolognese. Spaghetti. I don't know. Fucking linguine. It's fine. Maya _Sydney. It's Not weird to unfollow a bunch of people from high school once you go to college, right? No, it's not weird at all. I've been doing it literally since graduation day. Go for it. Same person, Maya Sydney, also asks, what's something people assume about you? Something people assume about you that isn't true. That I'm like, I don't know actually. Oh, that I'm like actually like a piece of shit famous person? No, just a piece of shit. I'm not necessarily like anyone's role model. It's just like I have never been not genuine. I take a lot of pride in that. And sometimes, in certain situations that comes off it as being a dick. I just don't fake my fucking personality. Like if there's cameras around, new people around, if someone if something could be seen as beneficial, I don't switch up and do a code switch moment where I'm like, "Hey," and I pretend to fucking like really care. I'm the same with fucking everyone. The exact same with everybody, and I love it. Like what you see is what you get. Like I don't go, "Oh my god, yeah, really? For sure." So what do you so oh my god. No. No, I can't genuinely pretend. I can't. Like acting's acting, but like nah, man. If you're a fucking teenager and you're like, "Dude, what's up? You're funny. I've seen you on whatever." And if you're outside of the barricades after one of our shows when we were on tour, I'm talking to you the same way I was just either talking on stage or talking to Curtis or Jacob. I'm like, "Fuck, man, what's up? How are like holy shit?" Like I'm not like I don't fake shit. I don't put up fronts. I don't do anything. Some people might see that as a little kind of standoffish maybe, but no. If I say something, I mean it. I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't know. Sometimes it gets me in trouble, but sometimes you can go fuck yourself. But we're all just pigs waiting for the slaughter, man. Have you ever met or seen a celebrity same person asks, have you ever met or seen a celebrity in public and didn't know they were famous? Yeah, like a lot, because I don't really care about like the idea of celebrity that much. Like I freak out about like basketball players in public because like those are like superhumans to me, right? But if someone's like, "Oh, that was fucking," I'm like, "Oh." Like one time we were in New York and dude, like Madonna's daughter walked by and Jenna was like, "That's Madonna's daughter." And I was like, "Awesome." Just looked like any other girl walking on Canal Street. I don't really know. I also one time was sitting next to fucking like even when I met fucking Emma Watson, she used to come to the bar I worked at a lot in Toronto when she was filming that movie Little Italy with Hayden Christensen. Like, and she was just super sweet and nice and just looked like a regular fucking person. They're not like these godly figures on pedestals. Emma Watson's like fucking 5'5" and just like, "Hey, what's going on?" Like she's just super nice and super cool. Hang on, sorry. I'm Googling Pete Davidson's exes right now. And I've met one of them. Not one of the recent ones. But this fucking woman right here. I didn't meet this girl, but I was sitting next to her for a few minutes at this fucking one thrift shop. Kaya Gerber. Yeah, Kaya Gerber. She's a model. Yeah, she's really cool because she was just like looking at the same rack as me and we just exchanged like noises kind of just like looks and noises. And she was like fucking taller than me and shit. And then I was sitting like in the chair and then she said, "Excuse me," because she would excuse me. because like she was like nearing where I was sitting, like I don't know, the end of the rack was like near my leg, and she was like, "Excuse me," like, and I was like, "It's okay, it's all good." I was just tired as hell because I just watched a basketball game, and then once again, Jenna was like, "Do you know who that is?" And I went, "No, I don't." And she was like, "I think she used to date Pete Davidson. She's a model." And I was like, "Awesome. I could riz her up in a heartbeat." So that was, I guess that was someone. I don't know. She seems like a lovely person. I would love to go on a date with Kaya. Kaya, you like funny guys with big teeth? Come here. Let's go out for dinner. I got some fucking money now. Let's hang out. What 3 foods would you choose to live with? Same person asking this question. I don't know. Fucking watermelon, hot chicken wings, and bacon. Avery Cam. Does Mia have any funny nicknames? Mamma Mia! My Murray 02 asks, how did you get your start with comedy? Always been curious. I went to Humber Comedy Program in 2013 to 2015, 2-year program. They kind of teach you how to like properly construct stand-up jokes, bits, write sketches, acting, stuff like that. Like it's just drama class for 2 years. It's fucking around, but it's fun. I did learn stuff, but I also met Curtis and Jacob when I was there. I was 17. They were both 19 years old, and we just started hitting up open mics together. And over the course of the years, people started kind of knowing who we were. More so, people started knowing who Curtis was because he fucking launched off on different platforms, and he got his numbers up and shit like that. And then eventually, we started doing shows together where Jacob and I would start opening for him in shows and that we would do around places in the city. And more and more people started to show up and stuff like that because they kind of knew of us too from his videos or his whatever thing, and they just gained some sort of a following, you know. Kind of all thanks to Curtis, basically. But still, all 3 of us had our own skill set and our own voice, our own jokes, our own style. And I started doing a podcast in like 2017 or late 2017. And then we went on a mini tour together, and that kind of got some fucking hits and stuff like that. And then we also just started doing more stuff together because people seemed to like it. And then, you know, stuff happens. It takes a lot of luck. Skill does have something to do with it. I'm thankful that I've been able to make people laugh and people like me, but luck has a lot to do with it as well. Jesus fuck. Hey, Maya Sydney, I've answered 4 of your questions. 3, whatever. I'm done. She goes, money or food? Which would you rather have an unlimited supply of? Money. To buy food. Lexi.jade8 says, how do I deal with horrible coworkers? Start pranking them. Putting fucking mayonnaise packets in their back pockets so when they sit, they fucking shoot mayonnaise. I did that one time. Mickey Francesca 98 asks, mine too long. I DM'd it. Oh, well, sorry. Mia _ asks, hey, nice name. Mia _ Atkinson asks, how's life been since tour? Oh, it sucks. I have a gigantic identity crisis. It's really fucking weird. 5 days out of every week, people are cheering for you. And there's a huge show happening. There's a ton of people in the building, and you get to fucking control it with making people laugh and telling funny jokes and stories. And then suddenly, like that, I'm just down here again, and I'm like, God damn it. It's a very weird thing to adjust to, but I think I'm doing okay. How do you clean your cat's shit? Well, I get the scooper and I get sifted out of the goddamn kitty litter. Come on. How's your day going? Good. Jesus Christ. Santa loves me, you know? Interlude.700. I'm almost done with college. What should I do afterwards? And in parentheses, it's art school, by the way, LOL. Man, start painting, you know? Start drawing your ass off. Before you know it, your shit's going to be up there for 700 bones. Some local cafe will put your shit up there. You'll get some hits. Don't worry. Just keep at it. Art. We need art. You're necessary. Raxit asks, My partner went radio silent on me, but I know for a fact I didn't do anything and we need to talk. What? But what if you did do something and you're just lying to me? I don't know. I don't know you that well. Okay, let's say for the sake of the thing, you didn't. Fuck them. Break up with them. You don't need that shit. Who the fuck gives the silent treatment anymore? What are we, fucking 21? I mean, you could be 21, actually. Fuck it. Just talk. Just be like, yo, talk to me or I'm going to kill myself. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Fuck. That's crazy. Talk to me or I'm done, dude. I'm jumping. No, don't do that. But just be serious. Don't give them a fucking crazy ultimatum like that. Celeste Ortega. What is your biggest fear? Ooh. Being like completely alone with no friends and no family and like no one to talk to. And not having anything to look forward to. Basically being dead, actually. Grace.br. So many Graces. I get such bad FOMO. How do I snag the invite or how do I let it affect me less? You know what? Grace, I have very bad FOMO as well. And I don't really know the steps I've been taking to help it, but like, you know what it is actually? You take a minute and think about what's going to happen after and what'll be different for you after you go to this thing or do that thing. Nothing will really change. Life's going to be the same. Like, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, me before I go to the party. And then look at yourself in the mirror after the party and go, oh, wow, everything's the fucking same. Actually, I'm just a little more drunk or whatever the fuck, and I'm going to be hungover tomorrow. It's going to suck. Have the foresight to be like, nothing's really going to be that different. God, I'm picking my fucking nose. Life's the same, whether or not you go to this party. I'm really sorry for this, guys. Okay. Hermione Rose. I go to school in Italy. Arrivederci. Ciao, bella. Okay, but I'm so unhappy here. Oh. How do I do online school and travel? Yes, of course. If you're unhappy, do whatever it takes to fix it. Or sit in it for a bit. But do what you feel is right for you. KCL4RKE. Please do moving out advice. I am a kid and I am in shambles. Okay, if you're a kid, you need to stay with your parents. Do not run away. But if your parents are fucked, steal a bunch of cash from them and skip town and fucking start a new life. And maybe you'll be a famous singer one day. And then once you're famous and your name's all over TV, your parents will be like, son, I miss you. And you'll be like, I haven't seen you in fucking 25 years. And now you come to me because I got all this fucking money. And then it'll be like a movie, right? Or tough it out. Let's keep a level head here. You'll be okay. Same thing. Or just adulting advice. As a whole, because a homie is struggling. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. But think about what's going on with you right now. And then, I'm sorry I'm picking my nose. I'm fucked, man. I'm so sorry. Think about what's going on with you right now and then just think, man, there's always someone out there who has it 100 times worse. Shit could always be worse. You just got to find, like I said before, you got to find the simple things to be happy about when you're having a shit go. If you're having a bad day, you're like, oh, there's Cheez-Its in the fucking cupboard. Or there's a thing, like, like something like that. Oh, there's Cheez-Its in the cupboard. Fuck yeah. That's what gets me through going. All right. Ella.lays. How do you stop making a period of time feel like a transitionary period? Whoa. Oh my god. What the fuck? You're smarter than me, and I don't know how to answer that question. Man, that just fucked me up. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Casper.jpg asks, any advice on how to work on mental health or boundaries with people? Life's been silly. Sometimes you got to fucking struggle alone. You leave everyone alone. You see who contacts you. You see who the real ones are. There's nothing wrong. There's actually nothing wrong with asking for help, but there's also nothing wrong with suffering in silence and just fucking putting on a movie, going to bed early, having your naps, just making sure you're okay is fine. Chloe M. Rand. What is something that your perspective has changed on as you've gotten older? My perspective has changed on as I've gotten older. Life short, smoke up. I'm just kidding. I think, everyone, I always thought, like, something my perspective has changed on. I don't, everyone's lying constantly. Everyone's always beefing up their shit. Everyone's always pumping their own tires. Everyone is full of shit. And only you know what's right for you, and only you know what's right for, like, you actually have no right. I actually have no right to be giving anyone advice right now, is what I've learned. It's just ego and pride circulating through fucking everything, and it's all bullshit. Like, everyone is, if you think someone's a good person, like, they're probably not as good as you think they are. Everything, just everyone, high expectations will be the death of a lot of people. Lower your expectations. Everyone is selfish. And most stuff is 'cause money. That's how it goes. Like, and also everyone's always kind of telling on themselves in a weird way. If you listen closely to the way people talk, or something that, like a story someone's telling, you're like, and you feel a little urge of cynicism or even like suspicion. Go roll with that, because you're probably right. And then you get to be the one, and then you get to be the person in the group of friends who's like, I fucking told you about that person. You guys all thought I was being a dick, but look, I ended up being right, even though it was 5 years later. Something like that. That was a very specific thing, but like, it's always something like that. Delaney Shepard, how do I confront someone leading me on? Be like, hey, are you leading me on? Are you wasting my time? And then they'll probably lie to you. And then that's probably what's going to happen there. But you got to ask. You have to communicate. Ro Gale asks, what is the most Deancore thing you've ever done? The most Deancore thing I've ever done is, the other day I was masturbating, finished, and like right when I finished, like, I got up and cleaned myself up, and I looked at my phone and I got a text from a girl from my past, and she was like, hey, we should catch up. Like, do you want to come? Would you like to come over tonight and like have some wine and like whatever, watch a game or something? And I went, no, I'm busy. And it was and it was because I just masturbated. If I didn't, I would have been like, I'll be there in a minute. But I was just thinking clear. I was like, no, you know what? I'm actually good. It was pretty Deancore. How do you tell someone? Kelopisikic. I don't know what your fucking name. How to tell someone that you are seeing other people? Do it. Say it. Say you're seeing other people. Guys, what is this avoiding the fucking point? Talk. Just say it. It'll be worth it in the long run. Tell the truth. Tell the truth as much as you can. Rogale, also, holy fucking shit, how many questions did you ask me? What is your big... Why did you start the podcast? Because I like talking. I have an ego, and I need to fill it with bullshit. I like hearing the sound of my own voice. I like positive affirmations. I like me. That's why. Same person. Do you have any really crazy fan stories? Oh, one time. No, actually, I really don't. Oh, one time I was on a date actually with someone, and then near the end of the date, they were like, "By the way, I know, like, I've been to like your shows, and I love like all the stuff you and your friends do." And I was like, like we had been hanging out for hours. It was kind of weird. What is your biggest regret? Oh man, I've said a lot of dumb stuff to people. I've been shitty and selfish a lot. Um, I've claimed I've cared about someone when I know I didn't. I I I did blackface for Halloween when I was a teenager. When I was in college, yeah, I was like 17 or 18 in college, and I did that. I just didn't know what I was doing was a fucking hate crime and just fucked up. I thought it was like I literally was like, that's my costume. Like, it was fucking crazy. I probably regret that the most. That's the most like fucking, that's an awful thing. Like, fucking chills me to my bone that I fucking did that. It's a stupid thing to do. Horrible. If I listen to your podcast too much, I start talking the same way you do. Thank you. What makes you fucking tick? Asks Joseph doesn't know. What makes me fucking tick? Holy shit. Man. When someone doesn't know when they're done talking. Folk Horror for Yelena says, Dear Dean, you should do a solo tour. I want to take my mom to see it because you're funny. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Maybe one day, I hope. Cryptic.beauty asks, how do you handle being known as Curtis's friend? That's an interesting question. I think I just handle it by being Curtis's friend. I don't know, actually. How do I handle it? I handle it by making sure that I do enough things that make me my own individual. I handle it by just not sitting around. I handle it by actually like doing stuff like this, making my own thing, creating my own space, my own thing, having my own following. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have I have a stand-up show coming up where I'm on a lineup of comedians, and the fellas aren't gonna be there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we all have our own lives and our own things. I'm forever grateful to him for giving me a platform to be on, and for being someone who gave me a bunch of eyes to see me. But how I handle it is by maintaining it on my own. He went here, and then I went, thank you. I'm gonna do what I can with this. Metaphorically, right? Megan Sully, advice on being confident. Just be yourself, and your confidence will shine through. P.S. Saw you in BC. I loved it. Thank you. That was my best set ever. Final show of the fucking tour. I literally was killing. Anyway, thank you. Oh my god. Lucidly logical. Any also thoughts on Harry Styles? I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm sure he's great, but I don't I don't listen to his music. He seems like a cool guy, but I don't give a shit. The same person asks, any tips for being comfortable within yourself? Also, any help for navigating high school? High school sucks. High school is fucking weird. But also, one day graduation day will be there, and you'll be like, how the fuck did I do this? And you'll just have done it. It's easy. It's hard. But then, like, right when it's, like, almost done, you're like, that was fucking easy. Jesus Christ. You'll get comfortable with time. Time heals a lot of things. Dear _ Percocet, have you ever gone through periods of apathy? And if so, did you get out of them? What is apathy? I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Oh my god, is that such a red flag? Lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. Yeah, all the fucking time. Literally, it's happened in the middle of recording this podcast before where I'm like, I kind of want to kill myself. Okay, what are we at? Fucking 50 minutes. Jesus Christ. Okay, 3 more questions, because holy fuck. Jesse, talk about me and why I rock. I think you're gorgeous, and I want to take you on a date. Very badly. You seem very sweet. Freddie Dredd asks, fuck, marry, kill. Poe from the Teletubbies, the Sun from the Teletubbies, and No from Teletubbies. I'm gonna fuck the Sun. I'm marrying Poe. I'm killing No. Easy money, Freddie. Cassie Nelson. Advice for when your friend is in a bad relationship and they can't quite see it yet. They can't see it quite yet. I said the same thing twice. Okay. I've been in this situation before. It's not your fucking relationship. It's a big gamble to try to pull someone out of a relationship that they don't see as bad. It's a huge gamble. And don't do it. Don't do it. In time, they could figure it out, but also in time, they could fix it. Don't do it. Fuck that shit. Maddie Riley. I remember you from fucking Houston. Things to do for a good work and life balance. Eat breakfast every day. Make sure you get your legs moving. Go for walks, see sunlight, take vitamins. Go to bed. Like, sleep is so goddamn important, actually. Sleeping 7, 8, 9 hours a night, like, is so goddamn important. And writing stuff down, like, having to-do lists is fun too. Like, creating your own structure is really good. Drink a lot of water. And make things fun for yourself too. Be like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go do that. I deserve this. That, you know what I mean? Reward yourself. K Hurd. How to get used to waking up so early. I'm dying with these 7 a.m. classes. Well, get fucking used to it. It's the real fucking world. What, you think everything's just given to you? You got a responsibility. Nah, it's all good. Kika, how do I move? Kika Hoog. How do I move forward in life if everything still feels like it's standing still? Some of these deep questions from just the most angsty fucking 20-year-olds are so funny. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be like that. It sounds like you're going through a tough time, but you came here for a laugh, so you clicked on my stupid ass face. By the way, thank you for asking a question. Fucking make a radical change. Be like, I'm moving, and then do it. Do something crazy. Shave your head. Shave your head. Fuck a drifter. You know what I mean? Do something. All right. I think we can end it at fuck a drifter. That was really fun. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who submitted questions and stuff that they needed advice on. I like doing that kind of stuff. I think that's fun. It gets my it gets my gears grooving. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for watching and listening, and I will see you soon. This has been episode 153 of the Clean Hamster podcast. It's the best fucking podcast in the world, okay? I don't care if this gets 500 views, which it will, but I don't care if it does or not. Could get 430, who knows, man? It could be a rough fuck, could be a slow week, you know what I'm saying? Monetize my fucking balls, YouTube, okay? I'm never going to stop pumping this amazing, perfect content. Love you guys. Thank you so much for appreciating it. There's still fucking merch available on deanhebsher.com. There's going to be more soon, and there's fucking updates on upcoming shows soon. Next week at Comedy Bar in Toronto on Bloor Street, 9:30 p.m. I'm going to be on a show there Wednesday, January 25th. And then that weekend, the 29th, we're doing a show at fucking Hail Mary on College Street in Toronto. So keep your eye open on my Instagram. I'm going to be posting links for stuff like that, and you can buy tickets. And they're fucking going to be cheap, so it's fine. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. And I wish I could give you all one big smooch with these juicy little lips. Bye.